Alright guys, TacticalRab back again today with Valorant news, and big news today here with the last chance qualifier for the North American region. The 10-team North America Oceania bracket seems to have collapsed because, well, the Oceania teams aren't even going to be able to make it out there to the States due to some issues supposedly from the Riot Games side. Very much intrigued to get your thoughts in the comment section below. Like if you guys enjoy the video, subscribe if you are new as always, I would greatly appreciate it. It really helps out this channel grow. Thank you very much indeed for doing that. This of course is what has happened these last several days. Firstly from Valorant.GG discussing, yes, this is what the bracket is going to look like, and well, Hiko and a lot of the other players, especially from 100 Thieves, saying yes, we do not like single elimination at all in any way, shape or form, given most of the teams are in a double elim bracket, but except Order, FaZe Clan, Luminosity, starting here from the lower side, and of course, well, if Chiefs, for example, and Order lose, then, well, they're straight out of the tournament immediately. That, of course, is not really what you wanted from a team that's got to fly all the way over from Oceania to play these tournaments, go through the whole situation with the, the quarantining and all the flights, just to play one best of three and be out of the tournament straight away. Now, it turns out they don't even have to deal with this issue because, well, it seems like Riot Games may have messed up to a pretty great degree. This in Valorant Champions Tour North America yesterday, ahead of the, well, I'll bring this up on big screen for you guys to see, ahead of the North America Oceania Last Chance qualifier, we've been working to secure travel to and from Los Angeles for Order and Chiefs Esports Club, the two qualifying teams from the Valorant Oceania Tour. Due to the pandemic regulations, travel documentation issues, and additional complex factors, we could not ensure these teams could travel, compete in the event, and return home in a reasonable time frame. As a result, Order and Chiefs will not be attending the Last Chance qualifier. We share your disappointment in this outcome and will work towards bringing the exciting Valorant region back for future events. We're grateful for each team for exhausting all available options in an attempt to attend. Both organizations will be compensated for this unfortunate outcome and to recognize both teams' strong seasons. As a result of this decision, the format will now move to an 8-team tournament with, I guess, all their North American teams remaining. More details on this will be shared over the coming days. So this is really massive news, to be honest, and it's well, this is what Andrew Amos says right here from from that region right there. I'm pretty sure he's from Australia, and this is how he describes it. No words but utter disappointment at how our region has been handled in 2021. We play 9 months of qualifiers for a qualifier that we can't even play in the damn qualifier. Valorant in this region is dying fast without any entry to international events. Sure, this is how it is under the pandemic, but it didn't need to be this way. The neglect of the Oceania region has been shameful, especially when I'm sure our best teams could compete on the same level as Southeast Asia, Japan, and even, Latin America, Brazil on the international stage. Don't believe me? Let us play against people close to us more regularly, not even an LCQ halfway across the globe. There's nothing stopping Riot from integrating Oceania Valorant into Southeast Asia outside of antiquated systems that mean we get handled by the North America office. This is how it's been in Call of Duty, just, because I'm more familiar with that scene, that generally there's like an APAC region which covers, the entirety of Asia, but also, Oceania as well, and like Australia Pacific, that type of stuff. That's kind of how it goes. And for some reason, like Oceania in this seems to be integrated into the North American office, which of course is frustrating. It'd be so much better if we could compete with teams close to us, and logistically it makes more sense. Like at Counter-Strike, for example, the stuff I'm hearing about why this is the case is absurd. Riot needs to get their stuff together. This is how he goes on to describe it. It's in a public Discord, so guess I can. Riot apparently didn't even look at booking flights until last week. They didn't apply for travel exemptions until a few days ago. They weren't even aware of the border policy. They just sent peace to worlds though, so like what is going on? Very confusing right now. And yes, supposedly the situation as it has transpired is that Riot, this information on the public Discord supposedly is suggesting that they really didn't look into how this was going to work until just a few days ago, and it's maybe entirely their fault why this has had to be so last minute that they've had to cancel the attendance for the Oceania teams. So pretty much a shambles from a lot of different fronts here. We saw Envy in a bit of a shambles just yesterday, and now we're seeing Riot Games not really figuring out this stuff and understanding what it's going to take to get those guys over, and well, of course, having to cancel them from doing so. This I thought also just to mention real quick from the Cloud9 white team, they came away victorious again in the VCT GameChangers, so Series 1, Series 2, Season 3. I'm pretty sure Season 4 is coming up as well. They win it once again, so congratulations to these ladies. And just to mention this as well from Sky, just to finish out the video, because of course that's going to mean, right, with those two teams, Order and Chiefs, not in attendance, there's now 8 teams remaining. 100 of these, Version 1, FaZe, xCNed, LG, Rise, Cloud9 Blue, and GenG. And of course, well, this is the seeding, I suppose, as it sits at the present time, which could mean that they may well do a straight up, relatively simple double elimination type bracket, where it looks like this. 100 of these will play GenG, xCNed will play LG, V1 Cloud9, FaZe versus Rise, and well, the winners will go on from there. That may be how they decide to do it, but I guess we will see here in the coming days. But very much intrigued to your thoughts on all this stuff in the comment section below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, I'd greatly appreciate a like on the video. Really upset the YouTube icon, and I know you enjoy this content. Other people like you may enjoy this content as well, and I've grown the competitive Valorant community. Thank you as always, take care, and I will see you next time.